Hey there, YouTube. This is Art with Northern Light Survival and Primitive Living Skills Academy, and also owner of Firewalker Cutlery. I'm doing a review and a test today on two knives. Okay. First off, we've got the Gerber Bear Grylls Parang. Okay. In my personal opinion, I do not like this blade at all. And here in a moment, you're going to find out why. This blade is brittle, and it's just all around junk to me because the factory edge is still used. I have taken the factory edge off and put on a shallow Scandi for, it gave it a lot better cutting power. And I want to point out a couple of things here. Okay, it's got a nice design. I really like the design on it. Good God, I can't speak today. But I don't like the handle. I don't like rubber. I really don't. And you know, the fill, it's all right. I mean, you know, it serves its purpose. And then one that I'm working on, this knife is not finished. Okay, it is a miniature parang, large knife, small chopper. You know, blade is around 10 inches or so. It's got a deep finger choy, and the handle back here, make sure I can get it in the picture there. Okay, the handle back here, you can actually choke back on it, and you still got a full handle to be able to hold on to, get a really nice grip. And it cuts like a beast. It's got a weight forward design. It's thinner in the back, broader in the front, full distal taper. It's got a convex grind with a really fine micro bevel on it. And so far it has proven to be just as good at cutting, if not better, than this. This is a lot heavier blade. Keep that in mind, than this is. Okay, now what I'm going to do, I don't know if you can, I'll have to move this back a little. There we go. Alright, we should be good to go. You should be able to see. I want both knives to have a fair chance here. They've both been sharpened. Like I said, this one don't have a handle yet, and it is not tempered. It's normalized, but is not tempered. Okay, we're going to start out with some wild plum that is seasoned. Okay, now I'm going to start with the Gerber first. It's Bear Grylls. Okay, now if you'll notice, I'm not drawing back that far. Okay, made the cut really nicely. Okay, back toward the back. Here, that's my fault, not the blades. Okay, it's got a really good fill. Alright, using it like this is a little awkward, to say the least, on this big blade. Okay, let me make a cut here. I don't want to poke myself. Okay, now what I'm doing is, you can actually use this for a push blade. Okay, it don't like making the finer cuts. I don't know if you can see that. Here, let's go ahead and get this off. Alright, it don't like making the finer feather sticks. I mean, you can, but it really don't do it too well. Again, you can also use it as a draw knife, like so. Okay, it does great for that. And it's got, like I said, cutting power. Apparently not on green cottonwood. Okay, now this stick is about the same size. Alright, about 1 inch in diameter. Okay, now the heft of this blade, you know, it's a heavier blade. It would still fit in a decent sized backpack. Alright, I don't like how they've got this. You don't have full use of this lanyard to go around your thumb or your wrist, it's not long enough, and they've got this blocking it to where you can't. Why they would do that, I don't know. Next up on the chopping block is my baby parang. Okay? I described it to you, full distal taper. This is a very light knife, but it is weight forward. It's got, you know, a good grip to it. You can also use it for, you know, I mean, you can get in there just like a knife, you know, regular knife. And keep in mind, this is not tempered, guys, and it's doing this, okay? It is strictly normalized right now. It's made out of 1095 high carbon steel. I normalized this blade 12 times. 12 times. It has a really tight grain now. Alright? Now, it's been sharpened the best I can without it being tempered. But, here, take this off. Okay? Like I said, this is really seasoned wood. It's been sitting here about 2 years out in the shop. I brought it out this morning if it got rained on. But, here, watch. This right here, to me, is, you know, I mean, that's a lighter knife, and it's cutting 3/4 of the way through. Okay? If you get a, you know, truncate it, go straight through. I mean, just like that. Alright? This thing's a good inch and a quarter round. She's taking her off. Okay, I've put a lot of time into this knife. Now, to be fair, alright, I'm going to show you a depth test. This really ain't a... Guys, don't do this at home. Alright, I'm on my knees in front of this. My tripod is not that tall, and we're in some pretty adverse conditions here. It's raining, and I've got a lot of junk around my shop. I don't throw any kind of a steel away because I can still work it. You know? Okay, here is the Gerber parang. Alright, I'm going to take a pretty good whack at it with this. I'm not going to be light, or, you know, you could tell I was actually going at it with both my knives a while ago. Okay, get that to where you can see it. Hopefully you can see it. I'm trying to do an unbiased test here. Okay, if you'll notice, it didn't quite go halfway through. Okay, I mean, and this is pine, and that was a pretty good power stroke. Okay, what I'm going to do now is I'll turn this board over. This is pine, and I'm going to take a whack with the parang, baby parang. Not quite as far. There we go. Not quite halfway, but again, it is a lighter blade, and it don't have a handle. That actually kind of hurt. Now that was rather unpleasant. Okay, let's try it this way. Okay, see it? She's stuck in there pretty good, and you know, mostly at an angle, but side to side, that would have been pretty close to halfway. Like I said, you know, it is a lighter knife, but it don't take, see that? That's with the front, that weight forward design, guys. Okay, that's halfway through. Halfway through on the corner. Alright, now, I'm going to do a true cutting test. We'll start out with the Gerber on this end and see how many strokes it takes to go through. Alright, we'll see how it kind of wobbled. Probably the way I got it. Well, 3 and a break. Okay. I won't have the break issue with this small knife that don't have that kind of weight. Okay, 1, 2, kind of offset. All right, it took a few more. Well, like I said, I'm still working on design issues and stuff. I'm going to be sending this to a couple of gentlemen to test out. I just wanted to give you guys an idea of what I'm doing here. I'm not trying to make any companies look bad or anything like that, but I still think the stainless steel Gerber is a pile of junk. Okay, I would not trust this knife at all if my life depended on it. I could not under any circumstances. This one, when I get done with it, okay, I'm not just saying that because it's my design or my work. I'm going to let a couple of gentlemen on YouTube that are well known test this knife out and see what they think. Let them post a review on it and you take it from there. These guys are very well known, very respected in the community, and I put a lifetime warranty behind every one of my blades, whether it's a $20 knife or a $200 knife. Okay, every one has a lifetime warranty. I hope you guys like this review. Feel free to subscribe. I do teach primitive living skills. I will be doing, you know, a lot of videos here real shortly. I've had some medical issues, but they're worked out now. I hope you guys liked it. You guys have a good day. God bless you guys, and God bless our troops.